Hi gang, welcome back to the Honest Latina Ever. Today's topic is I want to talk a little bit about the Hollywood thing about how they can say one thing and do another thing. Okay, so they talk about violence and bullying and that kind of thing and how it's so wrong for little kids to slug each other out and everything. And they had a night where Chris Rock was telling a few jokes. And yes, I am very sensitive about baldness because after I had cancer, I had a period of that hair loss thing that goes on when you go through a lot of stress. And some people have it worse than me. I just had patches, and I get it throughout life. Whenever I get really stressed out, my hair just falls out. So anyway, so I get it. It was a bad joke, but did it merit a slap in the face? No. But the thing about that whole thing is that many people can make comments about you, and if we were to get offended and slap everybody that offended us, we'd all be thrown in jail, supposedly. But rules are for some and not for all. For example, my daughter was in a school called Nestucca Valley High School in Oregon, and they actually did a PowerPoint. And one of the tech ladies, Mary Groves, said, pretty girls attract sex offenders and invite evil into the area. My daughter's face was used, and my daughter was the founder of evil. So I thought, oh, that's so interesting, because she was a pretty girl, and so I'm like, what does fat girls attract? Because I have a daughter who was on the chubby side. Probably nothing, because she wasn't on Mary Grove's PowerPoint. But you know what, everybody comes in different shapes and sizes, and some people have good genes, and some people get the shit into the genes or whatever, and some people just don't give a fuck, and they, like Mary Groves, become a 300-pound fucking wildebeest. I didn't say Mary Groves is a fat pig and nobody wants to date her, or anything like that. I could have been mean right back. Oh, I will be mean right back. This union bitch was so protected that my daughter transferred high schools and nothing happened to this woman. She got her retirement, she got to sit back, everything is cushy, wonderful, wonderful. She told me that my autistic boy was lazy, yet she used him as a teaching instructor to teach her classes because she's so fucking incompetent. Okay, I'll tell you what I feel about Mary Groves. She's not one of my greatest people that I like. I think she's a fucking bitch, okay? And she needs to be smacked. Like, Will Smith might have got angry and smacked Chris Rock, That kind of bitch needed to be slapped. But I didn't go up there and storm the room and smack her. But you know what I should have? Assault is assault. And I don't care what that other person was saying to merit that assault, but you just don't have the right to go up in front of like a live television, filming and just smack somebody. I don't care if you're Will Smith or, Joe Biden or George Bush or Gandhi. You just don't have the right to go up and just smack somebody in the face, although you may want to. I mean, really, I would have loved to have smacked Mary Rose right in the fucking face, That would have made me feel good. I mean, don't be talking about my daughter like that, bitch. This is Puerto Rican woman. You're sitting there telling the room of white people that my Hispanic daughter is the founder of evil, So I felt not only that civil rights didn't take my case because, oh, I am not really Hispanic because I'm a legal Puerto Rican, a legal citizen of this country. Maybe if I was an illegal alien and she said she used my daughter's PowerPoint, I would have gotten more clarity on that one or whatever. Or we didn't have the PowerPoint in question because you know what? No, it wasn't taped. Everybody that sat in the room did not hear that. They all lied, okay? Every single one of them. Mr. Richwine that was sitting in there, every single official that was sitting in there that covered her fat ass is a liar. So anyway, I'm so glad my kids have nothing to do with people from this sucker because they're a bunch of weasels, okay? I'm just saying. I would never go back there. I have no desire to go back there. Really, I'm never going back there. This is how they treated a person in the community. And basically, they didn't like some of the things that I did, with standing up for my son with special needs and special education when they canceled the IEPs for hundreds of school kids so they could take the buses out over the summer and have field trips for a girl named Chrissy Kaczynski, who never really finished her college. I don't know what she did. She had a million babies with some Hawaiian guy. And those are babies that are just like, they look like little Hawaiians, short and stumpy, and, you know, nobody's sitting there like, you know, oh, Hawaiian people, they don't make comments about Hawaiian people. You know what? What makes you think it's okay to comment on a Hispanic woman's daughter's appearance and say that she's the founder of fucking evil and get away with it? I'm not meaning to rant over something. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I am, because the civil rights only address certain rights for certain people, liberal people, people of color. Like maybe I'm not colorful enough, okay? I am pretty colorful, fucking colorful, but maybe not as dark as they want me to be. I can be really dark if you want me to. Just don't try me, you know? Like, I can be dark, you know, when I feel I'm being disrespected. Mary Groves, you disrespected me. You disrespected the Latina, okay? And you're going to forever hear about it. You may not have to pay retribution to my daughter. Maybe you didn't lose your job over it, but you're going to fucking hear about it until you fucking die, until you're 6 feet in the grave. I'm going to still be ranting about Mary Groves when I'm 90 years old, bitch, okay? Just know that I'm not over it. Maybe I should have gotten it over it, and I just should have walked up to her like Will Smith did to fucking Chris Rock and smack her in the face. Maybe I could have done that and I would have felt better. Anyway, people just don't go around smacking other people in the face. That's just wrong. So we're told. Maybe it might be what they need. Maybe Mary Groves needed a good smack. But no, I mean, just say, you know, that comedians do sometimes cross the line. Like that one fucking chick, what was her name? Kathy Griffith, who like chopped off the head of Donald Trump like a fake Trump, but she was pretending it was a real Trump, and she was beheading our president, okay? And that was an act of terror, that was, you know, but this is comedy. I could do that. You know what? You are a fucking white bitch, and you cannot be taking the head off on any president, no matter what you are, or how big you are, or nothing. You cannot be doing that shit. That is wrong, okay? That's teaching our kids. Our kids, it's teaching our kids that like you can be a fucking jerk and get away with it like that. Now, a lot of people are fucking jerks and they get away with it. Like, look at Alec Baldwin. He can shoot people on the set of his movie, and that's okay. I mean, it wasn't his fault. He didn't know how the bullet got there, but she said to point it at him. I don't know. But you know what? When you're Alec Baldwin, you can pretty much get away with anything, okay? I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, you know, I love the fact that he picked a Latina as a woman. I mean, I guess she's not, but you know what? I kind of consider her one. The reason why is because she has lots of kids. She speaks Spanish, even though I don't speak Spanish, but she kind of looks like me, you know, kind of, sort of. And she's cuter than a bug's ear, so just let him leave her alone, okay? She likes to procreate, and that's a good thing, you know, because us Latinas do like that. You know, I have 4 kids. I could have had more if I didn't have cancer, but long story short, you cannot insult people on live TV. Are you going to get bitch slapped? No. Only Will Smith can bitch slap people, because that's Will Smith. Yes. You know, and Mary Groves. Only Mary Groves can say pretty girls attract sex offenders. No, evil into the community. They invite evil into the community. She can get away with that. See, the point I'm making is, if you're a liberal, leftist, fucking schmuckle, shithead, you can say whatever the fuck you want to say, but if you are on the right side, forget about it. Forget about it. They trample over our rights every fucking day, okay? Every day. They teach this critical race theory and this and that, and you know what? I'm telling you something about those teachers and those teachers' unions. They're in thick as thieves. They think their kids should get their certain bases when they play baseball. They push the Hispanic kids off to the side. You know, they fucking think, though, in the classroom that the Hispanic kids should go to the front, and they push your kids off to the side, you know. But you know what? My son had disabilities, and they pushed him off to the side, and that was just wrong. You know what? That was just so fucking wrong. And you know what? Every fucking one of you guys are going to fucking live with that. You know why? Because I guarantee you're going to have grandkids or great-grandkids, and I don't wish autism on anybody, but you know what? Somebody needs to experience that. When you treat people like shit, you need to experience that yourself in your own personal situation, and so you can fucking get it. Because you know what you did to somebody else's kid was just beyond unbelievable, okay? Just saying. And you know what? Maybe you're going to have a pretty granddaughter or a pretty woman or a pretty something in your family, and you know what? They're going to invite evil into the area. That would be a horrible thing to say to somebody. Why would you say it? You know what invites evil? Stupid people, okay? Stupid people that put fucking pictures of their fucking kids all throughout life, you know, on the fucking social media. Those fucking predators are watching and looking. You know what? limit your account. Only have your friends see it. Don't let the public see every fucking thing that's going on in your life. You know what? Protect yourself, because you know what? There's fucking evil everywhere, and it's called leftist, liberal, fucking lying ass bullshit, okay? Oh, they pretend they're for the people and they leave the border wide open so all the fucking criminals can come into our country. You know what? This Latina has had it with you guys, and you're fucking lying. You know what? Get real.